Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Tennessee has a huge opportunity in front of them on Saturday night as they go down to Athens to play the Georgia Bulldogs. And I get it. It's a tall task. You're going on the road. We've talked a lot about Josh Heupel and how good he is inside of Neyland Stadium. 24-4 inside Neyland Stadium. Won 19 out of the last 20, but they struggle on the road. Josh Heupel 7-8 in true road games. They lost to Georgia in 2022. They also got embarrassed by South Carolina. You got embarrassed by Missouri. And then earlier in the year, you lost to Arkansas. When we looked at that game against Arkansas, I talked a lot about how Nick Saban addressed Kirby Smart after their loss to Alabama and said one of his best Alabama teams lost early in the year, but then they grew from that. They got better. And I kind of said that about the Arkansas game. Where do you go from here? And here we sit getting ready to head into the Georgia game, and our eyes are on the prize. We've got a legit shot at an SEC championship. I know I've said it for weeks that all of your goals are obtainable. Everything is in front of you, but now here we sit going into the last few games of the season. You've got Georgia, you've got UTEP, and then you've got Vanderbilt. Texas and Texas A&M are going to take care of each other. I know there's three teams at the top of the SEC conference standings with only one loss. Texas A&M has two overall losses, also lost to Notre Dame. But Texas and Texas A&M are going to go head-to-head. That's going to take care of itself. So it's up to Tennessee. It's on you. All you got to do is go beat Georgia. You go beat Georgia. You're not going to slip up to UTEP. You're going to go take care of our little brother in Vanderbilt, and all of your goals are obtainable. SEC championship, national championship. Can we overcome that hurdle of going on the road? But we've also got another hurdle, and that is the status of quarterback Nico Iamaleava. This was post-game after the win over Mississippi State. Josh Heupel was asked. Let's take a listen to this.
Josh, just any injury update you can give on Nico, and can you say whether or not it's season-ending?
You're going to get right to the point, huh?
Yeah. Playoff committee will want to know.
Yeah. We anticipate having him ready for next week. So precautionary measure at halftime. And so feel like we'll be ready to roll next Saturday.
When you hear Josh Heupel say precautionary, we expect to have him with us ready to go next week. That was encouraging. He was lighthearted. He was laughing. We thought it would kind of go through the week here and not really have an idea of what the status of Nico was going to be. We were kind of looking at Gaston Moore. Can he go down to Athens and get the W? Just got an update from Josh Heupel as he met with the media. He gives the injury update on Nico. We're going to get into that, but as always, I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff for me. Smash the thumbs up just below the video. It is quick, free, and easy. It also helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media reporters or journalists. What we are is fans. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Live tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, playing EA Sports College Football. We'll be live on Wednesday night, Talkin VAWLS live at 7 p.m. Eastern time, breaking down this Georgia game. Had a fun show this morning with Eric Kane of VolQuest.com. If you missed that, go back and give it a watch. But let's get to the update. Let's go take a look at this tweet that Ben McKee put out just a moment ago. As of the time of this recording, Josh Heupel is still meeting with the media. But here is the update. Vols coach Josh Heupel on the status of Nico Iamaleava. He was with us today, had a good day, feel like he'll be in great shape for Saturday. I think that is a huge update coming from Ben McKee there. Now, it doesn't really say, just says he was with us today, right? Doesn't say if he participated in practice, if he had on pads, what the situation was. I would imagine Nico was just with the team, but we will continue to see how he progresses. But again, I love hearing Josh Heupel immediately after the game talk about how it's precautionary. Right now, here we are 2 days later on a Monday morning meeting with the media, and he's continuing to give us that confirmation. It sounds like Nico is going to be good to go, and that's good for this football team. And look, I understand that Josh Heupel is typically pretty secretive with his injury updates. So I'll ask you guys, you can put it in the comment section, do you buy into this? Do you believe that Nico is going to be ready to go? Or do you think this is Josh Heupel kind of playing chess here with the injury updates? But I like seeing the update from Ben McKee. I like that it seems to me that Nico is going to go, because I feel like for Nico, when you look at the way he's played over the last couple of games, he was so good early in the season. And I get it, right? Level of competition. Kent State, Chattanooga, NC State's not who we thought they were. But it doesn't matter if it's Kent State, Alabama, or routes on air. An open receiver is an open receiver. He made those throws early in the season. I feel like he lost some confidence, and I don't know if it was from a lack of protection, a lack of confidence in his offensive line. He had happy feet. He just felt like he was pressing and forcing and trying to make things happen. I feel like in the second half of that Alabama game is when things started to take a turn for Nico. We saw him go down with the injury, get banged up a little bit. I felt like he came back with a little fire in him there. He hit the deep shot to Dante Thornton, and then you roll in to that Kentucky game. I thought it was one of the best games that Nico had played from just confidence level, right? And you can go and look at his numbers from that Kentucky game. He went 28 of 38, 292 yards and a touchdown. And we're coming out of that game talking about, ifs, ands, and nuts were candy. And what's the saying? If, ands, and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all be happy. What is it? I never know these sayings. But if it wasn't for the drops, the numbers would have looked even more electric, right? You would have had way more yardage, way more touchdowns, but Nico was on. And when your quarterback is on, your offense has an opportunity to be better. I thought that continued to roll into the Mississippi State game. First half of the game, 8 of 13, 174 yards and 2 touchdowns. Missed Brew deep, but I wasn't concerned. It just felt different. You're going to miss some. You're never going to connect on 100% of the deep shots. To throw to Squirrel was on the money. The throw to Dante Thornton, I get that it was underthrown, but we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. We see overthrow after overthrow after overthrow, and even the commentary team is saying, hey, put a little air on under it. Let your guys go make a play, and that's exactly what he did with Dante Thornton, and that's another touchdown. I felt like Nico was starting to get more comfortable, make those throws, and this offense was so close to clicking. Now, you still got to clean up some of the mistakes, right? Dylan Sampson has fumbled in 3 straight games. You had 2 turnovers inside the 10-yard line against Mississippi State. Nobody hurt, still took care of business, still got the dub, still sitting here at 8-1 with everything in front of you. We keep saying, or some people keep saying, well, you can't do that and beat Florida. You can't do that and beat Alabama. You can't do that and beat Kentucky. And now here I sit almost mimicking some of the things that some of you guys have been saying in the comment section. You can't do that and go on the road to Georgia. You can't go down there to Athens and put the football on the ground. You got to play clean football. You got to play disciplined football. It's a night game. Talked about at the top of the video. Josh Heupel has struggled going on the road. 7-8 in true road games. You've got everything to play for. SEC championship, national championship. Do you go down to Georgia and execute and get it done? I like our odds a whole lot better with 8 out there on the field. I just wanted to put out a quick video and let you guys know the update on Nico. Again, the tweet that came out from Ben McKee says he was with us today. Nico was with us today and had a good day. Feel like he'll be in great shape for Saturday. What are your thoughts? How does this make you feel going into that Georgia game? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merchandise. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can also support the channel by becoming a member. Hit that join button down there beside subscribe. It's only $1. It helps the channel. We would appreciate it. All the links are in the description below. But we appreciate you guys. Wanted to get a quick one out and let you guys know the update as it came out. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.